Hi students, in this video we are going to continue the problems on isometric projection. So let us consider a problem. A hemisphere of diameter 50 mm is centrally resting on top of a square prism of base size 60 mm and height 30 mm such that the curved surface of the hemisphere is touching the top face of the prism. Draw the isometric projection. So in this we have two combinations of solids. One is a square prism and second one will be an hemisphere. So let us draw the first a square prism of base side 60 mm and height as 30 mm. So let us take any one particular point on this. So I want to take the point. So side is given as 60. I want to go for 60. That is, you want to take the 3 boxes. So once you're done, go for again other side. Again from here, you want to count 6 boxes. That is 60 mm. So this is the base of the square prism. So height they given as 30. So each point I want to increase the height for 30. So 30. Again from here you can increase the height for 30, or you can draw the square directly itself. So from here again square I want to construct. So this is how you want to construct the thing. So once you're done, the lower face I want to reduce the thickness of the line so that it becomes an invisible thing. So now the upper square face you have to find out the center point. So go for finding the center. Similarly from this side I'll go for finding the center. So once you're done, remove this line, and this line I want to keep as a reference line that indicates the center point. So that indicates the center point for the upper surface. Now once you're done, the hemisphere has to be drawn above the square prism. So to draw that, first I have to identify the center point of the hemisphere. So from the base, height will be equal to the radius. So it is given as 50. So I have to take 25. So I want to take 25 over here. So that will be 25. So now I have to construct the square face at the top of a 25 point. That is point on the tip of the axis. So to get that, from here I have to come back 25 mm downwards. So from this point I'll go for 25 mm downwards. From here again I have to go for 50. That is 30. So it will be 50. Again I have to go for 50. So I have to go for 50 and 50. So once you've done this one, so go for identifying the points again. So these are the construction lines which are drawn. So make the line thickness as 0.13. So let it be a thin line when you want to draw in the sketchbook also. And this I want to make as axis line. So this is your axis line. You can draw directly in your sketchbook also. So that also you can reduce the thickness and you can draw a thin line. So once you've drawn this, so you have to construct that into a circle. So go for constructing that into a circle now. So go for this one and identify the center point. Similarly from here to the center point. Again go to this particular point to the center point. So go for arc by center point and construct the circle to this. Similarly from here to the other end. So from the intersection I want to connect to this, and similarly from this intersection I want to connect to this. So once you're done, you select this, and if you're drawing in your sketchbook, make sure that you're drawing thick lines for this particular circle. So once you're done, go for arc by center point. Again select the center, and this is the end. I want to draw the arc. So this is the curved surface of the hemisphere. So that should be thin, and you can remove the construction line which you have taken, or you can keep that as it is with the thin dimensions. So this is how you want to show the hemisphere on a square prism. Okay, so similarly how are you going to solve this problem on a solid edge software? So now I'll go for drawing that. So I'm going to take 68 an angle of 30, 68 an angle of 150, 68 an angle of minus 150, 68 an angle of minus 30. So increase the height for 30 over here, and you can draw one more square, or one more thing you can do is I can select this, keep this as it is, go for move option. With a copy, I want to select this endpoint as to be on this. So now go for that and draw the connecting lines. So once you've done this, you can go inside and remove these lines which are invisible when you're going to see in that. So upper face I have to draw a center line. So draw the center by connecting that. Go for trim and remove the center. Now I have to create an hemisphere over here. So there will be two methods. You can draw separately hemisphere and place that, or from here itself you can draw the hemisphere. So diameter of the hemisphere is 50. So I'm going to take radius as 25. That is the height of the axis I'm going to take. So that will be 25. So now from this point I have to come back 25 downwards, and I'm going to create a 50 mm square. 58 an angle of 30, 58 an angle of 150, 58 an angle of minus 150, 58 an angle of minus 30. So once you've done this, convert that into a circle by this procedure you're going to follow normally. So I'm going to draw the center point again from here to the center point, from here to the center point of this, again from here to the center point of this. Go for arc by center point, select the arc, this. Similarly from here you can select, go for intersection point and draw that. Again from intersection point you can create the arc. So once you're done, remove all the projection lines you have taken. As I said earlier, you can keep the lines or you can remove the lines. So this is your axis line, keep that as axis, and these are the two lines which you have taken for the construction that I want to erase off. Now go for arc by center point. This I want to construct the arc. So once you're done, you can select the things which has to be highlighted. So I removed all the unwanted things. So just you can select this overall and make the thickness as 0.5 mm. So once you're done, to finish off, take an horizontal line at the bottom, and both the side you can draw the horizontal lines and show the angle. So go for angle between, select the edge, show the angle as 30. Similarly the opposite side. So this is how you're going to solve the problem on hemisphere and a square prism. The next problem you're going to deal with hemisphere on a cone. So the problem will be a hemisphere of 40 mm diameter is supported coaxially in a vertex of a cone of base diameter 60 mm and axis length 50 mm. The flat square face of hemisphere is facing upside. Draw the isometric projection of the combination. So now it is having a two combination. One is a cone. So cone base is given as 60 and axis height as 50. So I want to select any one particular point on your sketch sheet. So you can zoom that. So from here I am going to take 60. So count the boxes, 3 and 3, 6. I am going to take again from here. It will be 6. Again from here 6, and I want to select. So cone. So I have to convert into a circle now. I go for the points to the center. I want to select. Similarly from here to the center I want to select. Again from this point to the center. Again from here to the center of the line. Go for arc by center point now. This is the center. This is the radius. I want to connect. Similarly from this I want to connect to the end points. Now go for the intersection of this. Select the lines and join the points. Again I want to convert into the circle. So once you've done the circle, so identify the center point. Again from the center I want to create. So now this will be the center. So the cone height is given as 50, so I want to select from here. So it will be 30, 40 and 50. So once you're done, go for line. You can see the tangent. So when you're going to draw in the sketchbook, make sure that you draw a line exactly to the circumference of the cone. So once you've done this, you have to create hemisphere on the top of the cone. So I'm going to select that. The hemisphere of the top cone is given as 40 diameter, so that has to be constructed. So I'm going to construct 40 mm hemisphere on the top. To create that, the axis height will be 20 mm from the apex of the cone. So I'm going to take 20 mm. So I'll go for 20 mm by counting the boxes. So 20. Again, to create a 40 mm, I have to come back 20 mm downwards. So I'm going to select this particular point again. So I'll go for 40 mm. Again, it will be 40, 40. So it will be 40 and 40. So now convert this into a circle now. So I'm going to select this particular point to the opposite center. Again, this will be opposite center. From here, the opposite center. Again, from here, the opposite center. Arc by center point. You can use your compass directly. So this is the center and radius. Again, this is the center. This length is the radius. Draw the arc. Similarly, this intersection point. This is the center and the radius. Again, this is the center. This is the radius I want to create. So once you've done this, the hemisphere, you should have a circumference at the bottom. So arc by center point. You can take this as center and this as the radius. Construct the arc at the bottom. So once you're done, so which are the parts which you have to highlight, that has to be highlighted. So when you go for this, the circle which I drawn, this cone, select that. And make the thickness as 0.5 mm. So that finishes the construction of the given problem in a ISO sheet. So now the same problem how you can solve in your Solid Edge software. So to create first cone, so construct the circle. So 60 at an angle of 30, 60 at an angle of 150, 60 at an angle of minus 150, 60 at an angle of minus 30. So construct the circle. Arc by center point. Similarly, from the opposite side, go for the intersection point. Construct. So once you're done, identify the center point. So once you've done the center point, so increase the height of the axis. So axis height given in this problem is 50. So I'm going to take from this center, the axis height will be 50, an angle of 90. So now I have to join to the circumference. When you're going to join in your solid edge, just observe that an indication of the tangent line. So once it shows the tangent line, then you're going to draw the lines. So remove the unwanted construction lines which you keep in, or you can reduce the thickness of the line. So go for line, select the end point and join that. Similarly from here to the tangent. So once you're done, go for trim and remove the inside part of the cone. So this is the axis of the cone, so you can show as that as axis. So above this I have to place an hemisphere. So hemisphere area is how much? 40. So I have to take 20 mm above. So 20 mm above you can take. So 20 at an angle of 90. So I have to create a square for 40 mm to convert that into a circle. So 40 at an angle of 30, 40 at an angle of 150, 40 at an angle of minus 150, 40 at an angle of minus 30. Again you can convert that into a circle. So arc by center point, join, so join to this, again from this point to this. So once you're done, go for arc by center point. This has the center, this has the radius. Directly you can draw the arc. So once you've done that, go for trim option, select the construction lines. With this you're going to reduce this axis. So now if you compare this problem with your sphere problem, here you are not doing any outer dimension of the sphere, so it will be a cut shape of the sphere, so no need to reduce the scale before drawing the hemisphere. So together you can reduce the scale after completing the sketch. So I'm going to select the complete sketch. So I'm going to select and I'm going to go for the scale, and I'm going to reduce the scale as 0.82 and place on the sheet. So this is how you're going to solve the problem.